says it's going.
Bingo last night.
314. Oh, actually, there's a whole pile of them right over there.
Thank you.
I can't have my secret stash,
Oh,
man.
man. We need a good pen.
Yep. Pick
All right,
through.
we're
Find
gonna make it work.
Pick your pleasure. Okay.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
I need 4, right?
Yep, we'll have 4 rounds tonight. So there's 4. I would get them one at a time because I spill beer all over them, but I'll leave that up to you.
Yeah, be careful.
I wouldn't be. I'm a mess.
USB port on yours?
What?
Done this before. I feel like we're doing this too soon again. Classic. Oh, I got it. Look at that. Give that a minute. Power up here. Hit the other ones. I hate that that's a cardboard, you know?
It seems like it doesn't last that long.
No. Okay.
When like AAA batteries last for like years. It's like maybe.
Here we go.
Okay. Hey, oh. That is nice to know.
I don't know.
Yeah, you guys can have 4 slips, all 4 rounds tonight. And then, yeah, the only thing that's kind of weird about them is we do have a team limit of 6. So if you have more than 6, you can still play. You can't win our crappy prizes. So I just have they write that at the top. And then this star here, you can use it one of the 4 rounds. If you circle it, that'll double your points for the round. And I'll explain all this again. It's just a little easier. You betcha. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Howdy, howdy.
Here we are again.
Here we go again, and the cranky. No, we're fine. And I'm ready whenever you want to kill the music. Oh, you started here? Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, let's just... Howdy, how's it going?
Hey, good, bro.
Good to see you guys. You ready to get your butt kicked tonight?
Oh, they need a hit.
Of course not.
We'll give the kids a chance. We'll see what happens.
We help the youths out, yeah. I know I have two different rounds, and I was like, okay, I'm going to pick, like, one from every decade from, like, the 60s forward, try to make it as fair as possible for people.
How many of these do I need?
4.
They seem to be. I'm not the person to
It's
send.
just
They're
4.
like 4.
That's this many.
Really?
Good evening, everyone. Welcome down to Cranky Sam. We're going to get started with trivia here in just a couple minutes. If you'd like to join us, why don't you come on up to the table, grab 4 slips and a pen, and we'll get going here, like I say, in just a couple minutes. Thanks for coming down to Cranky's.
Ammo, because I'm in charge. You're in my house now, biatch. You're in my house now, biatch. Real tough today.
Is it 4 and a pen?
Yeah. You guys can check out our beautiful third place prize for tonight. They're not just bunnies, they're angel bunnies with wings. So I think that means they're dead. So maybe it's a little... Same place I found this and your sister's tape. Don't tell anyone.
Ever living.
They look pretty... I'm going to hopefully dead. 4 of those in a pair. I just don't know why they have wings on a bunny. Seems a little pushy.
You don't want little winged bunnies?
I'm not saying I don't like it, I just don't get it. And no, I don't like it, actually. I'll stand by that.
We need 4 slips.
Yep, we'll have 4 rounds tonight.
Are we grabbing 4 per person?
Up you go. You're only going to turn in 1 slip per team each round, so you just need 4 slips to turn in for our 4 rounds. Yeah.
Reed?
Yeah.
Mike.
Mike Dryling. I was going to say Driscoll.
It's been forever.
I know. I was like, man, I know that
It's been
asshat.
so long
Yeah.
that I didn't quite recognize it. That's how long it's been.
Well, it's probably since we both had hair that I saw
Probably.
you.
But I don't know.
The first Obama administration or something.
Yeah, probably. So yeah,
Well, that's
4
good too.
person?
4 for the whole table.
4 for the whole table.
Yep, and then you just turn in 1 slip. You guys all get to agree or argue over.
We won't. Yeah, we won't.
That's great. That's kind of part of the fun too. It's just as much about teamwork as information and knowledge.
Can I take a couple of these?
Okay.
It's good to see you, brother.
That's good for you too. Well, we'll get going here. I'll be here all night. Don't worry.
Alrighty, folks, we're going to get started here in about 1 minute. So this is your last call to come grab 4 slips and a pen. Also, if you come down and see us a lot, just a heads up, we are changing the times for both bingo and trivia starting April 15th, right after tax day. We're all getting a lot more light, so we're moving it back to 7:30. Just a heads up, that won't happen until April 15th, but just a general heads up. And again, last call to come grab some slips. So we're going here in 1 minute. All right, friends. Let's. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
What do we do? I didn't hear that part. Like, so we just write this down and then do we give it? What do we do then?
Well, you write down our answers and then you turn it in.
Got it.
Fairly straightforward. Also, I would have answered you right here and now. Hey, folks, if it's been a while since you've been down or it's your first time, go ahead and check out those screens for the basics tonight. We will have 4 rounds of 10 questions each question worth 1 point. And on most of your sheets, unless they were off-printed, there should be a star in the top right corner. You can circle that star for one of the 4 rounds. That will double your points for that round, so use it wisely. We don't do any repeats down here at all, so take some notes. I'll give you plenty of time at the end of each round to check your answers as well. First place tonight is a $30 drink card to the bar. Second place, $20. Third place, a surprise prize tonight is this tacky little clock with some bunnies on it with angel wings for no apparent fucking reason. It really brings together tacky and garbage, all just in one beautiful slot. So that can be yours if you do well, but not too well down here tonight. We also have an even dumber prize for the best team name. If you come up with something sophomoric or giggle-worthy, you might get something even stupider than a bunny clock. We only have 4 rules, so please follow them. No cell phones out during rounds at all, and feel free to narc on people you see with their phones out. I love that. We also have a 6-person team limit. If you have more than 6, you can still play, but you will not be in the running for our crappy prizes. So clearly note if you have more than 6 at the top of your sheet, please. Keep your answers quiet. Don't sing along to anything. Don't shout out answers, real or fake. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. And last but not least, remember, it is just trivia, so simmer down. If you're starting to feel a little feisty, take a beer and relax. All this is trivial information by definition, so don't stress it. All that being said, make sure your dumb team name is at the top of your sheet. We're going to dive right into round number 1, new news. These are 10 questions about things that have happened generally in the last 7 days. 7-day news questions. Current affairs. So gotta make sure your team name is at the top. And let's dive right into round number 1, question number 1. Against a court order, 260 alleged gang members, originally from what country, were deported from the U.S. and sent to what other country's terrorism confinement center? That is 2 answers to this one. They have to be in the correct order. All right, folks, I'll give you about 10 more seconds. If you need some more time, take some notes on the back of your sheet or on another sheet. We'll be moving on in 10 seconds. Moving on here to question number 2 in our new news round. The eponymous chief creative officer of what elite Italian luxury fashion brand, founded by her brother in 1978, announced she will step down after 30 years. Looking for the name of the brand, not necessarily the creative officer. Ten seconds. Take some notes if you need to. Question number 3 in our new news. After new images were examined, what planet gained 128 more moons, giving it a total of 274? Name that planet. 10 seconds. Take some notes if you need to. Moving on to question number 4 in our new news. Sunrise on the Reaping, a prequel to what popular book series by Suzanne Collins, was released yesterday? Ten seconds. Again, take some notes. You'll have 2 minutes after the round to check your answers. Question number 5 in new news. On Friday, who was sworn in as Canada's 30th Prime Minister? Ten seconds. Question number 6. Accused of crimes against humanity over his deadly war on drugs, Rodrigo Duterte, the former president of what country, made his initial appearance at the International Criminal Court in The Hague? Name that country. Ten seconds. Question number 7 in new news. A German town broke a Guinness World Record by parading 897 of what animal originally bred to fight badgers? Name that animal. Ten seconds. Question number 8 in new news. On March 14th, a British boy listed a series of 280 specific numbers in just 1 minute to celebrate what? What was he celebrating? Ten seconds. Question number 9, just 2 more in our new news round. At 83, what media mogul released their 101st book, subtitled The Essential Guide to Designing, Planting, and Growing? Name that media mogul. Ten seconds. And finally, question number 10. Deportations were justified using the Alien Enemies Act, which was last used by FDR to detain thousands of non-residents from what 3 countries? That is a 3-part answer. Ten seconds.
Perfect, thank you.
Alrighty, friends and lovers, that's going to do it for round number 1. You have 2 minutes from right now to check over your answers, make sure they're correct, and then turn them in front of the ugly bunny clock. And you have 2 minutes starting now. Don't forget about those stars. If you feel like you did well, you can double your points.
Where do we face down here?
There's perfect things.
Put them here.
Yep, perfect.
All right, folks, 1 minute down. You have 1 minute left. Get all your slips turned in upside down, please.
I'm gonna stand here for a minute.
No! Damn it, woman!
Damn it. Okay, there you go, sir. Face down in front of the
Oh, you did
ugly
such a
bunny
good
thing.
job.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thirty seconds. All right, folks, last call for all slips. Please don't be late. Get those slips turned in. I'll get these scored as quickly as possible for you. We'll check those answers and move right along to round number 2.
I couldn't get out of my chair.
You're late. want to eat them. I'm wet.
Yeah, I felt that.
Some is the rings, which just proves how unstable its orbit is and stuff. And so it's actually like a lot of bigger moons that probably racked into each other at some point and split up. And so
My tip will go bad now.
suck 'em. just finished our first round, but we'll go over those answers here soon. Cool. And then we'll get a next round going in just a bit.
Nice, thank you.
Yep.
Can I steal one of these pens?
Oh, actually, I need both of those. There should be. Why don't you check at the bar? Sorry, these are like my grading.
Yeah, right. Those are like gold.
There's some right over here at the bar, though. Just in front of that guy in the black shirt.
Look how ahead of it I am today.
God, look at you not fucking it up per huge.
Thanks for saying that part in the microphone.
Just see my shitty thing I made. I forgot to tell Larry I was here. I was like,
Nice. I can make some too, but honestly, I don't really care as long as the message gets out there.
Yep.
Backstage, it's easier to remember.
All right.
Alrighty, folks. Thank y'all so much for your patience. We have 28 teams tonight, so that's 280 answers for me to check. Go a little faster next time, though, don't worry. Let's check those answers, though, to round number one. Just a reminder, this is trivia, so you do kind of have to be specific about things. But they were supposedly from Venezuela, but they were sent to El Salvador, a mere 2,000 miles away from home. No big deal. Question number two, that elite Italian luxury brand. We're looking for Versace. Was mentioning Donatella Versace, but Versace was fine. Lots of folks guessed Jupiter on this one, but you got more stupider. It is Saturn. Saturn. And to the team that put Mars, boo. By the way, if I do make fun of one of your answers, don't feel bad. I'm just a prick. That is a new book in the Hunger Games series, the Hunger Games series. I think most people got that one. I was kind of nice on this new Canadian Prime Minister. His name is Mark Carney. Spelling doesn't matter, but two teams put Matt Carney. I did take that, but that is your last freebie for anybody. Thanks for using them up. Jerks. So the war on drugs, Duterte. That's the Philippines, actually. The Philippines. Lots of guesses of Colombia, Chile, Ecuador. Yes, this Germantown broke against, they had 897, specifically dachshunds, wiener dogs. Dachs means badger in German, so it's literally Dachshund, dachshund. There was two teams that just put dog. Yeah, but what do you think I'd accept mammal? So hey, remember it's trivia, you gotta be more specific, but now we know, we're moving forward. Failing miserably to be fair, but moving forward, it's fine. Some nerdy little British boy was able to name 280 in pi. 280 numbers in pi. For March 14th, 3.14. At 83 years old, this person released their 101st book about gardening. That was Ms. Martha Stewart. Oh, Martha, Martha, Martha! And finally, we need 3 countries on this one. This was World War II, which would have helped. That was Japan, Germany, and Italy. We actually had quite a few Italians right here at Fort Missoula, of all frickin' places. All right, so let's check your scores, see how you did. A few people used their stars, but not many. Let's check your scores and see how your team did. Then we'll move right on to round number 2.
Wait till you see it. Nope.
Were you guys the tip one? Is that way you write like serial killers? It's like he was free.
Did you? I remember like read about it.
Yeah, there's 2 hoo-ha teams. I don't know why.
Come on.
Alrighty, folks, here we are at the top of the list. Missoula Oblongata is in first place with 20 points. They use their star. Second place is the New Citizens with 18 points. And in third is Taller Than You, Doubt It, with 16 points. I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed in most of these names. I almost don't want to give this away, but since it's absolutely worthless, I guess I will. Let's go to the Who Hot You Hot team. Where's Who Hot You Hot? Do you want to come on up and get you guys on? You guys get the Andrews Sisters Greatest Hits on cassette, featuring the jams like Don't Sit Under the Apple Tree and the Pussy Cat song. Enjoy.
Don't feel too targeted though, as Rob with the ask for tips and don'ts.
Oh, I know. Somebody else mocked Golden Doodles too, and I was like, because he was free.
Alrighty, now that we're all warmed up, we're going to dive right into round number 2. Round number 2 is going to be a random round. Just a couple reminders, please. If you write like a 5-year-old with a broken arm, please have someone else write. You know who you are. You're embarrassing all of us with your chicken scratch. So, and number 2, remember you star the whole round. 2 teams put a star on like 1 answer on their sheet. I decided that I was considered that a mistake. You star the whole round, so you'll have opportunity to win 10 points. All being said, let's dive into round number 2, random round. Question number 1. What country contains Ushuaia, considered the southernmost city in the world? Ten seconds. Question number 2 in random. What Arthur Miller play is set during the 1692 Salem witch trials? Name the play.
Everybody knows that one, right? Do you know that one? Does everybody know that? I never know with theater questions because I'm like, doesn't everyone know that? But it's totally cool if they don't.
I don't.
Fair enough.
10 seconds.
I'll probably think about it tomorrow.
Or when you get the answer, you'll be like, oh, you would have asked it the other way.
Question number 3. What law, as you can tell it's not a legal law, what law states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction? Be specific. 10 seconds. Question number 4. According to Shakespeare, what were the famous last words of Julius Caesar? Seconds.
Give me one. That one.
Question number 5. What term or word describes the 16th century Protestant revolt against the supremacy of the Pope? The back of your 16th century religious history. Ten seconds.
Hey, Brewski read?
Yeah, please.
Another hazy?
Question number 6. Anthropodermic bibliopegy is the process of using what material in the bookmaking process?
Thanks. Could you give me a sweat rag too when you get a chance?
Sweat rag?
Yeah, thank you.
Kind of steamy here.
I just sweat all the time anyway. Thanks, random new medications.
Question number 7 in our random round. What letter would you generally find on a hot water tap in France?
Can you tap me? Can you tap it? Stat. Thank you. Thank you.
Ten seconds. Question number 8 in our random round. Who starred in Oscar-winning movies in both 1964 and 1965, playing a child caretaker in both films? Name that actor. Ten seconds. Question number 9. I only do one sports ball question per night, and this is it. What is the more common name for a one wood in golf? besides somebody found a Viagra in their pocket. Hey-oh! Ten seconds. And finally, question number 10 in our random round, less than a question and more of an order. Name all the U.S. state capitals that contain the word city in them. Ten seconds. And just like that, folks, round number 2 is done. Your 2 minutes to check over your answers and turn them in starts now. Please don't be late. 2 minutes starting now. Don't forget about those stars if you feel like you did well.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty, folks, 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. You need to have them turned in upside down at the end of this minute, please.
At the end of what minute?
You heard me, woman.
I just like to give the crap. How are you? Yeah. I'm going to stand up here and just stare at it.
And block
Around.
places. Excuse me, ma'am. You're bothering to help. Just gonna move on.
Twenty seconds left.
What's that?
Right before walking up here, someone at my table got really excited and jumped up and goes, Mexico City.
Cutie. I'm sure they got great personalities.
And last call, 5 seconds, last call for all slips. Please do not be late. Listen, if you have to rush, it means you probably didn't plan your morning very well, did you? All right, folks, we got these scored up as quickly as possible for you. Check those answers, then we got a round 3 right after that.
Hypothetically, what's your team name?
Hills Angels.
Hills? Okay, I'll throw it in there for you. Thanks.
Oh man, I can't believe we've gotten so close. That's the dumbest.
So far, nobody's gotten them. There's more than you'd expect, I think, is the secret here. One, two, three, up, yep. No, you're good. Hunter was. He's gone now. I thought he was sitting back down. I was like, dude, go home. Possum? Oh, you're here?
I don't know, he just sent me a photo.
I didn't think we had that kind of possum in Montana.
So great. I'm gonna be detailing my house a bit, doing another few of my inventories.
All right, crew, thanks again for your patience. Let's dive into those answers for round number 2. A little bit rougher round for a lot of you, but that's okay. That country that has the city of Ushuaia, that is Argentina. Argentina. Arthur Miller's play, 1692, Rich Strauss. That was called The Crucible. Some of you did sports ball in high school and it shows. I played an accusatory female. No. And that was Newton's third law of motion. I did just take Newton's third. You didn't have to have the law of motion on there, but it had to be Newton's third. That Shakespeare line, I think most of you guys got this one. The famous part is et tu Brute. I did take it if you put all the way out Brutus, which is not correct. It does go on to say, thus fall Caesar. Well, you didn't need that part either. Question number 5 here. The term that describes that Protestant revolt against the Pope was the Protestant Reformation. The Reformation. Okay, I tried to warn you guys we needed to be specific, and some of you were kind of close on this one, but not close enough. If you look at that anthro, I think most of us know that means human, and dermic, like your dermis is skin, so it's literally binding books in human skin. If you just wrote skin, though, I couldn't take it because that could be moleskin, any other kind of skin. It needed to be human. Human. That letter for a hot water tap in France is actually a C for chaude. Chaude, which means hot. Also not how it's pronounced, I'm guessing. Frickin' French. So we were talking 1964 and 65. 3 teams said Will Ferrell. Anyway, that was Julie Andrews. She played Mary Poppins in 64 and turned around to be a governess in Sound of Music 65. That 1-inch wood describing most golfers is usually, though, called a driver. A driver is the most common name. And last but not least, only 2 out of 28 teams were able to name all of the U.S. state capitals that have the word city in them. There are 4 of them. Carson City, Jefferson City, Oklahoma City, and Salt Lake City. The amount of you that said New York City, and the one person that got very excited to say Mexico City before they had to stop and say, wait. Just saying, just listen, I love you all, but Jesus, you scare me sometimes. All right, let's check your scores after 2 rounds and see how you are doing with your team. All right, here we are at the top of the game. Missoula Oblongata still holding tongue in first place with 28 points. In second place is still the New Citizens, and Ellen Less has moved up a chunk, using their star with 25 points, currently in third. So got 2 more rounds for you, though. Don't worry your pretty little heads about it. Alrighty, folks. Round number 3 is going to be a little bit different. This will be an audio round. So the thing with audio rounds is I'm going to turn this music up as much as possible. It may be kind of uncomfortable for some of you close to the speakers. Here's the thing, if you don't know what lo-fi is, low fidelity, it is a kind of new, not new. Anyway, it's intentionally kind of lo-fi. The melody might be hidden underneath different rhythms or things like that. Please, for the love of everything holy, do not shout out answers because there will be no backing music for this except for the song. And B, don't start singing along to the song once you get it, okay? None of you are drunk enough for that yet. For these, I'll let them play for about 1 minute. I'll give you a heads up before we move on to the next one. Again, these are cover songs. I need you to name the original song or name the song that is being covered, and I need you to name the original artist who it is best. Yeah, just original artist. I'll give you one more little hint on these. These might be really easy for you or maybe a little challenging. As far as I know, none of the titles are like Dire Maker or anything. There's not. They should all kind of fit in with the song. So, with that being said, we'll get this all timed out here. Crank this baby up. And again, sorry if it's a little bit loud, but we want to make sure everybody can hear fairly. Let's go with question number 1. About 10 more seconds on this one. Then we need the title of the song and the original artists. Let's go on to number 2. Here's song number 2. Moving on to number 3, we need the title and artist. Seconds. Moving on to number 4. Seconds. On number 5. 10 seconds. Moving on to number 6. Ten seconds. And on to number 7, song and artist. Ten seconds. On to number 8, just 3 more here. Seconds. And number 9. Seconds. And last but not least, question number 10, song and artist. Seconds. That's going to do it for round number 3. Get your 2 minutes starting now. Again, even now, please don't sing out anything or say anything too loudly.
I couldn't remember Rob's name, so I just put Tips for Reed's dog.
Fair enough.
Holy shit balls, that was hard.
Was it?
Yeah. I thought it was fun.
I mean, I feel like
It
you
was fun.
can definitely be like, this sounds familiar, but. So it's folks that can do that next
I felt like
connection.
I was in an elevator somewhere.
It's not exactly the most exciting music, though.
Jonathan did write something snide, but it is not homophobic.
Okay, that's fine. I love that. I love snide and pissy, but also you can tell Jonathan I did at least one question from every decade, from the 60s all the way up to the 2020s.
Yeah, but
It
some,
wasn't all new shit.
yeah, but some music producer just don't.
It's supposed. So it's supposed to be for like if you're studying or just like it's just like for mood
I
music.
put down bad elevator music.
Oh,
every
yeah.
time it is.
Oh yeah. Oh, I give you that. I don't listen to this on the. But this is also like this is lo-fi versions of like hip hop. So instead of the hard beats and stuff, it just calms it down.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just a thing. I don't know. You know.
Sort of like it's a thing, like toenail fungus.
Yeah. You know, you just hide it. And, yeah.
Was that a Cure album that I don't know about?
A Cure album? No. Did you feel like you were on drugs or
A
something?
Cure album? The B-sides?
Nope. It was a little different than that. Oh, good. I much liked it.
All right, folks, let's do a last call for slips. Sorry I wasn't keeping up. You have 5 seconds.
Thank you.
Folks, coming up on April Fool's Day, we're not doing comedy down here, but the day before, apparently to be foolish, there will be a comedy show down here. I guess it's free, right, Mike? Yeah, it's open to the public.
You're so late.
I have a question.
Okay, yes.
Are these worth 2 points each or what?
Nope, you have to get both of them to get it.
Alright, I missed the final call.
One more time. Matthew Broderick, did you say? Oh, yeah, totally. And you're talking like that scene from what, Say Anything, where he's like, and I was like, it's not that romantic, Mike.
was a creative round read. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I want to see something that people just pick up just with the little bit of
It was
a
good.
chorus.
I didn't get every single one of them, but I felt good.
Most people definitely did not. It might have been a little too hard, but
You picked massively popular songs, so
they were all like, I wasn't going obscure, yeah. Red Bastards.
Alrighty, folks, let's check those answers to round number 3. To be honest, I was going to give you the year the original song came out to, and that might have helped some of you. Because this was like a triple challenge. You had to be able to pick out the melody, know what song it was, then know the title of that song, and then know who originally sang it. So some of you were darn close on some of them, but they didn't quite get there. Almost everybody at least got this first one, though. It's almost like I started with one that was easier for you because I love you. That is Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. The Chili Peppers. On to number 2. We'll skip a little bit far ahead. Oh, moving on to number 2. We'll skip ahead in it a little bit. That's Cruel Summer by T Swift, MBD. And before any of you Gray Bushes bitch at me, I did at least one from every decade from the 60s all the way up, so. Or before some of you filthy youths start to bitch at me too. This one really didn't pick up until about the minute mark. It's a little easier when you already know what it is, isn't it? How many of you guys got that though? Here's number 4. This was I Want It That Way, or just That Way by the Backstreet Boys. A couple teams put like My Way and stuff. I couldn't give it to you, I'm sorry. 'Cause you're wrong! And again, I tried not to make any of these too obscure, so it seemed a little bit more fair. This is on number 5. This is a toss-out to my Gen Zers here. It's Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. '21, that was the newest song we had. Let's move on to number 6. Not a lot of you guys got this one. We'll skip ahead a bit here. A little Come Away With Me by Norah Jones. And on number 7. Getting a little ahead of this one too. I feel you knew it was Coldplay, but couldn't quite figure out which one it was. It is Fix You by Coldplay. But if you put The Scientist, and I was like, crap, I almost want to take it because that would have been my guess too, if I didn't actively have it in front of me. But I didn't because my ignorance shouldn't cover for yours. It's not how it works around here. Let's get to number 8 here. Few teams put Bad World, which wasn't going to work. This is Mad World by the original singers from 82 or 84, maybe, as Tears for Fears. After Californication, I think almost all y'all got this one. Did I stick an easy one near the end so you wouldn't feel as bad about yourselves? Maybe. And fine, so this is our oldest one, back to 64, and then I figured I'd throw in a 70s jam for you too. So if you thought this was TLC's Creep, just a lot slower than the regular one and a lot smoother, but this is we go swimming, we go kicking in the sea. Mungo Jerry. In the summertime, where the weather is fine, you can touch right up. You can touch up and touch that sky, baby. I know, it's called talent. You should get some. Let's check your scores while we rock out to some lo-fi mungo here. You may have noticed not a lot of your teams, you have not used your star. So right now, can I tell you, just circle the hell out of that star on your sheet right now, because I will not automatically star you. If you haven't used it, you could be missing out on up to 20 points.
We go swimming, we go fishing in the sea. It's a nice key change for me. Mungo's a little too high for me, so. Take her out for a meal. Daddy's just do what you feel.
Here we are at the top of the list with Missoula Oblongata crushing it out with 36 points. Please keep in mind they do have too many team members, so they can't officially win tonight. That means in real first place is the New Citizens with 31. Ellenless is holding strong with 29, and tied for third is Hills Angels and Ask for Tips but owns a designer dog. Fuck you, he was free because he was black and he's from Idaho. They don't care how great the papers are. They just seem a little dark for their comfort, you know? Just a little dark. Livery picked him up at the PetSmart parking lot in Pocatello, while some gal paid $3,500 for his sister just because she was apricot colored. It says maybe TMI, but I didn't really give you any I for the T. Alrighty, folks, we got one more round here for you. This is going to be a different round as well. And I'm going to give you two examples of this right afterward, just so you know exactly what I'm looking for. I'm going to ask you about movie sequels by subtitle. A few things. First of all, a sequel can be the second movie in a series or any other movie in the sequence. So don't get locked in that it has to be the second one. But I'm just going to give you the weird little subtitle or addition that is on each movie. So here's an example. I'll also give you the year the movie came out. So if I gave you Back in the Habit from 1993 or Maverick from 2022, hopefully you could get that. Some of them might be like Sister Act 2 Back in the Habit. It doesn't matter. You can just put the name of the original movie. So Sister Act or Top Gun, right? So Sister Act 2 was Back in the Habit. Do you get it? Because comedy, do you get... All right. So I need the title of the original movie. And again, some of these might be the original movie's title plus the number 2. I don't need that. I just need the title of the original movie. None of these change anything. The original movie's title is all in all of these. And this might be really easy or a complete clusterfuck, so who knows? Let's find out.
Can I get one more beer, please?
Yeah.
Let's move on to question numero uno. 1994's The Legend of Curly's Gold. That was the sequel to what movie? Again, I just need the title to the original movie that this was a sequel or a threequel of. You got 10 seconds. As always, take some notes. Question number 2 from 2017, 2049. Seconds. Move on to number 3. 2004's Havana Nights. Ostensibly, what is that a sequel to?
You guys don't know this one? You don't know this one? Can you tell her because it's so bad? Don't shout out answers. You're fired.
10 seconds.
It's so bad. A lot of these are really bad sequels too.
Let's take it back a few decades to 1984 with You Devil.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ten seconds. Jump ahead a bit to 1998's Golden Receiver. And yes, I did try to find some of the more stupid and ridiculous ones, by the way. Ten seconds. Skip ahead number 6, 2005's Armed and Fabulous. The subtitle to what original movies? The sequel to what? You know what I mean. Seconds. You can take some notes, folks. You'll have your 2 minutes at the end. On to number 7, 2018's Here We Go Again. Make sure to keep any of your comments and guesses quiet, please. Seconds. About 1993, Values. Seconds. Just 2 more here. How about number 9? Subsequent movie film. 10 seconds. And just because no list like this would be complete without one of the stupidest subtitles, 1984's Electric Boogaloo. Ten seconds. And that's going to do it for round number 4. Folks, you have your 2 minutes starting right now. Also, do not forget to use your star if you haven't used it yet. 2 minutes starting now.
Because I do so much sports ball here, don't
I know you do. You do a lot of sports ball. Don't you know March Madness starts tomorrow? Do you at least know that?
I don't care, I think is the biggest problem. I mean, let me be more specific. I couldn't give a fuck.
Well, Montana
specifically.
plays tomorrow.
Cool, I don't care though.
I know you don't.
But thanks for telling me.
That's not your thing, I get it.
It's just not at all.
No. Yeah. It's okay.
I know it's okay. I know it's okay. I throw you guys a bone one a week. That's all you get.
I watch basketball and I watch Bachelor. That's all I really do.
Thanks, boss. Thank you. Well, no, fair enough. 2, 3, 4. I watch way stupider shit than March Madness, don't get me wrong, but it's just...
Hey, one of my coworkers is going to watch...
Hey, folks, minute 15 down. We got about 40 seconds left.
Sorry? She was going to watch Farmer Finds a Wife tonight.
Oh, upside down right there for me, bud. Thanks. That sounds really stupid.
Yeah.
And just 20 seconds left, folks. Give this your last call. Get all your slips turned in, please. And all those slips should be... No, you're late. No, sorry, you're fired. Sir, you're fired.
Get out of here!
Golden receivers, that's the person on their knees in the shower getting peed on, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
The golden shower receiver. Yeah, it's just shortened down to save on ink. Yeah.
Remember, folks, we have a late night happy hour now. Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays, 8 to close. $5 specialty Sam's Drinks, Well Drinks. Great time to swing by if you're downtown. on Thursdays, Fridays, or Saturdays. Come on down.
Hey, Mike, can I throw in a burger with pasta, please? Thank you.
Burger with what?
With the pasta salad? Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty, friendos, a much better round for a lot of y'all. Might have been smart to save those stars for some of you. Others of you I don't think quite got the assignment, but that's okay. I'm sure you have a great personality. Well, Legends of Curly's Gold from 1994. We are talking City Slickers 2, The Legend of Curly's Gold. Most of these, as you can tell, are truly top-notch cinema. 2017's 2049, that was Blade Runner 2049. A few of y'all said Tron. I was like, not a bad guess. It's on the same BS. Havana Nights. That's Dirty Dancing Havana Nights. Kind of written by Peter Sagal from Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me, by the way. He wrote some script about these like lovers in Cuba, and they bought it from him and turned it into, without a single word of his written dialogue in it. He's listed as a co-writer. You Devil was, oh God, You Devil. George Burns. A little blast from the past for almost anyone. He was ancient by the time most of us were born still. Golden Receiver, I think most of you guys got this. There were so many good ones, but I just went for the sequel. That is Air Bud. There was nothing officially written. You couldn't play basketball, and so obviously he could easily play football as well. Unfortunately, his CTE really got to him later, and they thought he was feral. He had to be put down. It's okay. Armed and Fabulous was Miss Congeniality 2. A couple of people said Legally Blonde. Legally Blonde is obviously red, white, and blonde. Get your poop in the group, people. God! Here we go again, one of my least favorite films. That is Mamma Mia. Here we go again. Because jukebox musicals are for trashy people. Stand by that till I die. Values, 1993. What is the Addams Family Values? Addams Family. I would say just as good, if not better. Well, just as good as the first one. It's rare that a sequel can kind of match up to things, and I thought they did a beautiful job. The Very Brady sequel also fits into that same genre, sadly. Subsequent movie film. Some of you knew it. Some of you were like, what the heck? That's Borat. Borat 2 subsequent movie film. And last but not least, for some reason, this has just been bouncing around as if you're ever anything 2, you could say Electric Boogaloo. The original movie wasn't that big. This second one was not big either. But 1984, that movie is called Breakin', as in break dancing. Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo. I know, it's sad for all of us. Folks, we will need a tiebreaker tonight, by the way, but hold on, we'll go ahead real quick. Before we get any further, not to put too fine a point on it, but if you've enjoyed this free entertainment tonight, please understand I do spend about at least 10, if not 12 to 14 hours a week. I know it doesn't seem like rocket science, but I do spend a lot of time trying to make sure that we're not being weird about anybody's age, get some older stuff and some newer stuff, all that stuff coming in. If you appreciated that at all tonight, and or you appreciate the fact that I have a poor designer dog that I need to feed, throw me a couple bucks if you don't mind. I'd sure appreciate it. Let's check your scores, though, here eventually. Let's see how we all end up. We will need a tiebreaker for third place. So if you're one of those tied third place people, make sure to stick around and come up. We'll have a tiebreaker question. But if not, thanks for coming down. If this is a little challenging for you and you'd rather just recognize numbers on a piece of paper and possibly win money, we call it bingo. Last night was a little quiet, but the night before, of our 5 games, the smallest pot we had was $510. And we maxed out at our maximum legal amount of $600 2 of our 3 games. So, again, if you can recognize basic numbers organized by letter, and you like money, come on out and see us. All right, so here we are at the top, and here's the breakdown, folks. Missoula Unlock on it did great with 45 out of a possible 50. Good job, you guys. It did help that they had about 26 people on their team, which means we don't take their win. We don't shame them officially, but we do go, enjoy it, you guys. That's also true for spring break. Dump them out. Dump them out. They had too many team members as well. But congratulations, 42 is a great score. Which means in first place tonight is two princesses. The two princesses are coming in first, get the $30 red card. Second place is going to the Circle of Jerks with 40 points, but the new citizens are currently tied with Ellenless, which means we need to do a tiebreaker. So, if someone from the new citizens and Ellenless can come up, grab a slight piece of paper, y'all can play along too.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Sorry.
Circle of Jerks, by the way.
Here you go. Okay, great. Here, so take that. Just make sure you put your name on it. Thank you, Rick.
Okay, let's go check that. Oh. This will be a tiebreaker question. Whoever gets closest to the real answer, they almost always like a number. Whoever gets closest to, oh yeah, just a reminder, starting April 15th, we are moving on to 7:30s to start both bingo and trivia. Because the times, they are changing. Well, let's check that tiebreaker question for our two third place teams. See who gets this ugly clock. Tiebreaker, how much has the world population increased in the last 50 years? I.e. since 1975. Give me your best guess of a number. This is human population on Earth. 50 years, 1975, within lots of folks' lifetimes are currently in here.
Make a guess.
We made a guess.
Okay. Great.
All right, the new citizens dropped in their guess already. Here's the thing for Ellenless. If Ellen was here, she would know it and they'd be done already. Really struggling tonight. And we're just talking from 1995 to 25. Oh, actually, he thinks, sorry. You guys have the exact same guess, so I need you to go above or below it. You can add, you can add 1 cent if you want to, but they might as well. Bold move. The thing is, they know it's not important, but they have quite a collection of these crappy things in their house, so they're like, really, this is like life or death for them. You guys both have the same guess again. Please do not give me a round number in the billions. Please don't give me a round number in the billions.
Well, you can add 5 or 1 or 6 or 112 or take away 55 or. Thank you. Awesome, thank you.
All right. New Citizens has guessed 4,444,444,444. 6,444,000 and on. Ellenless has guessed 5.2 billion, so below theirs. The actual answer is, as of according to last weekish, just about 4 billion. Just about 4 billion, which doesn't sound like that much, except that the Earth's population has doubled in a lot of people's current lifetime. What could possibly go wrong? So that means taking home third place is Ellenless, only off by $1 billion and some change.
I even put a fresh battery in it for you.
I put a fresh battery in it. I know, that's how fancy I am. Everybody, thank you so much for coming down to Cranky Sam. We're down here every Wednesday, 7 o'clock up through March 15th, or May to April. We're starting at 7:30. Thanks for coming down. Have a wonderful night.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, sorry, it's over here. Yeah. I was like, I mean, any of this would work. I'm desperate, but.
okay.
Oh.
Also, first place team has not picked up their prize. First place team, come on up.
Who were they? Oh. No, you can't. It's not for you.
Two princesses. Are you guys two princesses?
both princesses.
Do you make fun of people with waddle-a-wisps?
I have a speech therapist.
So it's really
It's not really a lateral lisp,
so
though.
it's
What is
really
it?
fucked up that she does
The
it.
lateral lisp is like that, but what do we call the R to V's? Is there a term for it?
Kind of list.
Okay.
Just you can't say her R's.
Except you're just one big R at that, right? No, I work with special needs. That's just-
They're the other ones.
Oh my God, he'll be so excited.
These even smell good. Every time I open the bag, I'm
He stops in like when I have bingo tips as well, and the same thing. He's like right on it, and then he's like, I'm like, listen, nobody at bingo loves you, okay?
yeah, it's different.
But you got like triple loves at trivia, and it's worth it.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah.
That's what we were hoping you saw that. We're like, oh, and they're like, maybe
I
it's
know.
an inside, like, hopefully he knows who that is.
Oh, and again, I have no shame about it.
I know, but it's, I'm also just like, I think there's also just a lot of going on now, how like everyone's asking for questions. I was like, yeah, it's economy, everyone should be.
Well, I don't mean to do it that way. They just don't pay me enough to work here, and they're like, don't rely on tips. But on the other hand, I think that's because you guys are paying for drinks and meals and tipping your servers and tipping it. So it's not like it's a free night for you. But some people literally get like one beer and just sit. They're like, well, you pretty much have free entertainment for 2 hours. So,
It's no different than going to like dinner and a show. Like, they're
yeah,
gonna cheer
yeah, except the show is like kind of pretty bad. Not exactly an exciting show. Yeah, have a good one.
You find your beer back there? Is this your karaoke song, Quinn?
So I think I created a lot of lo-fi fans tonight with that boring fucking music.
I know, that's why we like taking that. I specifically told Amy that. I go, he's like, how do we get under him? I go, he's got a dog that everybody, it's a designer dog.
Then
And
somebody else
everybody,
put Golden Doodles drool
That was
as
Amy,
their
that was Amy.
Oh, good. Okay. I was like, how odd to get double slammed for just having, and just because you're jealous, he's the cutest boy in the
we're
whole
all
fucking
conspiring
world.
together, you know.
Yeah. Oh, Mike, real quick. Not this Friday, but I'm leaving next Friday.
Yeah.
I'm going to be gone that week. And then coming back I'll be flying in on Tuesday
Okay.
at like 2 p.m. So I'm only missing 1 week. So things I would need from you, maybe you can just shoot me a text, is what the actual pay is for people, because I know that there's some silliness with that. And so I just need to tell them as I ask them for a job. And I will make sure to have somebody on call for that Tuesday, just in case something wonky happens with flights. But it should be fine. It's New York to Missoula. It should be fine. But
I hate that I have to
no, that's okay. No.
set out.
Just as long as I know, and I'll